What's that? Hello?
I just need one little drop of blood from the tip of your finger.
What's the sample for?
A good cause. Let me see your finger.
Take my blood.
My, the flesh seems almost human. You might feel a little stick. Some sort of monomolecular mesh. Let me try a different needle. There, all done. My compliments.
What do you think this is now?
Of our counter nanite. Come to New York. We have work to do. Your pilot will have to meet you.
Explosive method deployed.
Bring it on!
Will work back
So, you want to hammer us back into the Dark Ages?
You will
Don't think I'm
regret
going to
this.
become a threat to the world I brought back from ashes. I'm sending in some commandos. If somehow you survive, more will be waiting for you on Liberty Island. And so will I.
Against you, Paul is just another clone. How so are you? How can I be alone? Well done. Amid great evil, your heart has remained pure.
What next?
I will be waiting for you here at Liberty Island. JC Denton seems to be constructing some sort of statue, a tribute to machinery, it appears. We choose liberty, Alex, which is the preservation of humanity not just from legal machinery, but from all forms of machinery.
What are your scientists going to do with Paul Denton?
Verify that our counter-nanite, which we intend to deploy worldwide, can disable the Denton biomod system without destroying the host. I will have the results by the time you arrive. Your pilot will have to meet you in Flight Bay 23. My people have important work to do.
So Alex, I thought you should know. I did some asking around. No one knew who sent you to New Cairo, but I started getting this news out of New York, and now I find out that that's where you're headed.
What news?
My girl in the city, Erin, she has a view of Liberty Island. First she saw some sort of construction project where the statue used to be. Sounds like Knights Templar showed up there too. Also, a flyer friend of mine saw Chairman Dubier and some commandos on the South Dock. I think you're working for the WTO.
The WTO. It's not quite that simple.
Well, it makes no never mind to me, but I have a proposal. This jet carries 2 Sunfire missiles. I can take out the ground force of any group you tell me.
A strafing run?
Just tell me who. I was the best dive bomber in the RAF. Flatlined a trench in 1 run in the Ukraine. Flew a bird with no...
I get the idea.
Right, well, I'll take out whoever you want for 500 credits.
I already paid you.
Not for dive bombing. I've got to cover the cost of ammo.
Sure, take out the Templars.
Lovely, we have a deal. I can't wait to do some real flying again. Get in.
Let's go.
Sure you want to get dropped at Liberty Island? I heard the place is haunted.
I don't think so.
That was UNATCO headquarters, right? United Nations Anti-Terrorist Coalition. I know what I'm talking about. I heard it was a front for the terrorists who made the Great Death and brought about the collapse.
So?
So it's haunted. Nothing but death ever came out of that place.
Alex, you have made a poor decision. I'm on the North Dock. Come talk to me and reconsider your actions.
Thanks for the creds, old bean. Think I'm gonna rag it over to Times Square to see Erin. For what it's worth, here's a map of the island. I figure you aren't leaving that island, so why should I gamble my bird, right? Over and out, Skelly.
Faithful soldier, our objective is to recover the Aquinas Protocol specification from a computer on the lower level of UNATCO. JC Denton's machine taps into
don't need you, Alex. I can restore Aquinas myself. I just sent my commandos into UNATCO to make sure you don't transmit the protocol data to the wrong place.
Alex, you understand that my machine taps into MJ-12's old network. The right thing to do is make this network available equally to everyone on the planet. I hope you will reconsider your allegiance to the maniac who destroyed your childhood home, along with 8 million people in the surrounding area.
What can you tell me about this place?
What's to tell? It's where I live. 15 years now. I was the first one to show up. Guess it was abandoned during the collapse. I don't know what's going on out there, but this is my home, and I'm equipped for a fight if it comes to that.
Yeah? What kind of equipment do you have?
Just some things I scavenged from a couple of thugs a while back. You at the raiding party or something? I guess you've been pretty good about avoiding my people so far. I'm selling some of this stuff if you're interested. Want to do business?
Maybe another time.
Okay. You know where to find me if you change your mind. Off-brand must be... Sorry I let you down, man!
You will regret this. Grim injuries. Target obscured.
A body!
I should take a closer look.
It's not too late to avoid another collapse. Transmit the Aquinas specification to the WTO orbiting science platform of Helios. Most of humanity wants to rebuild, Alex. Ignore them, and what are you fighting for? Not freedom, not democracy. Then what?
Eliminate source of disturbance.
I remember a time when these machines were operational. They were the backbone of pre-collapse society.
And they called it Aquinas.
No one knew that name. By the 2050s, communications protocols had become successively more comprehensive and classified, until there was only one protocol, synonymous with all economic activity, yet managed by a very small group of people.
What do I need to do?
I am the only world leader who would use this network against machine evolution. Please, nothing but obsolescence awaits humanity if we go back to microsecond economics. Revive Aquinas and assign hub privileges to our computing center in Munich.
You're confident you can deploy your biomod weapon worldwide?
Yes, we'll be able to reconfigure JC Denton's contraption to end the plague of biomodification once and for all.
Yes.
You're clear. Now come to the statue. I need a direct interface with your biomodification in order to structure Helios properly. To be the center of a civilization, the electronic mind must mirror the intelligences of the citizens.
Engaging in combat. I should take a closer look.
Irredeemable. You're absolutely irredeemable. Prepare yourself for the grave.
Looked like an enclave type.
Oh, who's there?
I know you're there.
What's that? This there's some
Just
investigation.
go ahead and try something.
The Templars are holding my brother Paul. Maybe you'd like to correct your mistake and set him free. An admirable gesture regarding my brother. I will be waiting for you in the statue.
Great work. The JC Helios AI has already integrated the Aquinas protocol. Soon everyone will share the nanites coursing through your veins.
Audible. This bears some investigation.
If you kill me, JC will never let you leave this island alive.
He's already out to get me because I handed his brother over to the Templars.
Maybe so, but you have nothing to gain from murdering an old man like me. I am quite helpless thanks to these useless bots. I flew them into the area too quickly, not expecting the cold to be so severe. The processors in the housing units were damaged.
But you could fix them, right?
Of course, it's a simple repair. I just seem to have left Tria without any multi-tools.
So you're gonna stand out here until you freeze to death?
Unless you have a better idea. Good work. Now I will take action.
What are you going to do?
You've seen more of the island than I have. Where do you think the bots will do the most good?
The safest option would be to consolidate JC's defenses around the statue.
Good advice. The important thing is to protect the interface to Helios and the Aquinas network.
Exactly.
Then it will be time for you to do your part, Alex. Everything depends on you. I won't stand for this.
have the Aquinas Protocol, and here I am. Your enemies are defeated.
I have no enemies, merely topographies of ignorance. The people drift aimlessly, collecting into clans, wherever they find a glimmer of knowledge.
You don't sound worried.
Helios has regained its hub privileges. Step into the infusion chamber, and the nanites in your body will be replicated in the air and ultimately in the bloodstreams of every last human being. Face me.
Great work.
The only honest form of government is one that responds.
Helios will speak. Year of our union, 125. Our consensus remains clear. Yes, we will prolong this second century of peace. Economic automation is complete. Our research will now encompass other frontiers. Yes, this is the consensus we have created. Our unity will soon be absolute. The remaining boundaries are vanishing. Yes, share your mind with everyone. Open yourself. Your needs are the needs of all. Let us understand and be transformed. Yes, transform each other and transform yourselves. The only frontier that has ever existed is the self. Helios has spoken.